All right, guys, we have made some good technical advancements. Now, let me let me add this title over here, how to get that, how to do tips for dummies. I just went in and added that. Now, let me show you how you can actually change the link or the permalink. Here, once we added the title, it directly changed the URL slug to how to do dips for dummies. So the URL of the page will be fitgymfanatics.com/how to do dips for dummies. If you want to change this URL, you can actually do it. So you can actually add 123, for example, or dips for beginners. So the URL is actually, you control which URL you want your website to have. Also, there is an interesting feature here about page or post visibility. You can see here that the visibility is set to public, but you can actually set it to private or password connected or protected. Public posts or public articles are accessible to everyone, while private and password protected are only available to the website admins or administrators. Here, you can publish the post or the article either immediately, or you can arrange for the post or the article to be published at a certain specific date. So let's say that you don't want your article or post to be published immediately. You can actually set it to be automatically published the 25th. This actually helps a lot, especially when you have a lot of content. If, for example, you have 50 or 60 blog posts or articles that you don't want to publish now and that you want to publish each week or each 2 days, depending on your agenda, you can actually make good use of this publish option. So you have the option, as I said, of either setting it to immediate publish it immediately, or to set a specific date on the calendar. And of course, once you set it to a different date on the calendar, it is automatic, so you don't have to do anything except writing the article itself. So here you also have this option, which is the pending review option. This one is for larger sites with actually more than one writer. So if your site is large and if you have a team of 2, 3, or more writers, uh, you can actually click pending review here so that the post is pending the review of other mates on the team. This is exactly or correctly, this is true for websites that have big websites. What they do is they have someone who writes the article, which is called the writer. They have someone who does the editing, and they have someone for design and for the last touch. So the job or the article, for the article to be published, it has to go through all these three phases. And so they must use this pending review. After each one completes a task, they use the pending review to allow the other ones to complete the other upcoming tasks. In our case, since our website is small, we wouldn't really need to use this option here. Here you can set the author. It is already set to Fit Gym Fanatics. Right here, you can actually, if you don't like the article or post that you've written, you can decide to move it to trash. Now, another option before we move on is for posts. Now, I need you to go to the dashboard and add a new post. I've already went there, so click add a new post. You'll be able to see something quite different here in terms of post format. So you can set the post format here. Since it's a post, it's a blog, it's not an article. Unlike a page, on the Gutenberg overview of a page, we don't have the options that I just shown you here. So you can set the post format here. It is set to standard, but you can set it differently. You can choose to stick the post at the top of the blog. This feature will allow you to create a sticky post that will always be at the top of a blog page. And this is actually the difference between Gutenberg overview for blog and for article.